Good morning everyone. Today topic is maxima and minima. So how can we estimate the maxima and minima which is related to the quantitative techniques. So this is the today topic. So how can we calculate the maxima and minima? Let us see how can we calculate and how can we estimate the value of maxima and the value of minima. So let us see, this is the function. This is for example we can take this is the function which we have to deal with the maxima and minima. So here we have the types of maxima and minima. So we can discuss about these types of maxima and minima. Here we have the absolute maxima and local maxima, absolute minima and local minima. These are the types of maxima and minima. So first of all, see here we have to take this function which is deals with this curve. So here we have here we go for this function. So rising and declining, rising and declining, rising and declining. This is the function. So here rising functions, these are known as maximas. So here in this maximas, what is absolute and what is local? So our local is also known as relative maxima. These are the types. So how can we estimate which is absolute maxima, which is local maxima? So here which is the highest increasing curve, which is the highest thing, which is in rising peak, maximum rising curve, that should be called as the absolute maxima. So here we can compare these curves. This is the highest curve, highest rising curve. So this will be called as the absolute maxima. So remaining rising curves are known as local maxima. Local maxima is also known as relative maxima. Next we can discuss with the declining curves. So these are declining curves. These should be called as the minimas. So here we have the absolute minima and local minimas. So which is the most declining curve, that should be called as the absolute minima. This is called as absolute minima, and remaining these can be called as the relative minima, otherwise local minima. So this is the types of maxima and minima. So these are the types, that is absolute maxima, local maxima. So local maxima is also known as the relative maxima. Next we can go for the absolute minima, local minima. Local minima is also known as relative minima. So here we can guess how can we identify which is minima and which is maxima. For example, we can discuss with the problems. So here f of x. So given function we can take as f of x. F of x, for example, we can give any function we can take. So f double dash of x is we can get positive value, that should be called as the minima. We can get any negative value, that should be called as the maxima. So here based on this we can identify the maxima and minima. So let us discuss with the problems. Let us go for the problem. So this is the problem. Establish the minima of f of x equal to 2x square minus 3x square minus 12x plus 2x cube minus 3x square minus 12x plus 8 equal to 0 occurs at x equal to which one? So here we can identify minima. So minima anedi ekkada vastundi. So at x equal to which value we can establish the minima. So first we have to calculate, we can take the given function, that is f of x equal to 2x cube minus 3x square minus 12x plus 8 equal to 0. So here we can do the derivations. So that is nothing but f dash of x equal to nothing but this is the first degree derivation. So first time derivation cheyali. So that means d by dx of given function, that is 2x cube minus 3x square minus 12x plus 8 equal to 0. So this is the given function. Next apply the derivation separately. So d by dx of 2x cube minus d by dx of 3x square minus d by dx of 12x plus d by dx of 8. Here we have to apply the derivation separately. Next we can go. So here we have the constant value. So here we can write this separately. 2 into d by dx of x cube minus 3 into d by dx of x square minus 12 into d by dx of x plus d by dx of constant is nothing but 0. That is equal to, next apply the formula, that is d by dx of x power n. So 2 into 3 into x power 3 minus 1 minus 3 into 2 into x power 2 minus 1 minus 12 into 1. So 2 into 3 6 x power 3 minus 1 2 minus 3 into 2 6 x power 1 minus 12. This is f dash of x. F dash of x, that is equal to 6x square minus 6x minus 12. This is the first degree derivation, first time derivation. This is called f dash of x. So this is f dash of x, 6x square minus 6x minus 12. So this is the first degree derivation. So here this first degree derivation, again we can go for the second degree, that is f double dash of x. So maxima or minima, we have to find out the maxima or minima. We can do the derivation 2 times. That means first find out, that is f dash of x equal to 6x square minus 6x minus 12. So again for this function, again we have to do the derivation. So which function, which answer we have to get, f dash of x. For that function we can do the derivation again, d by dx of d by dx of 6x square minus 6x minus 12. So again we can write the derivation separately. That means d by dx of 6x square minus d by dx of 6x minus d by dx of 12. That is equal to 6 into d by dx of x square minus 6 into d by dx of x minus 0. 6 into 2 into x power 2 minus 1 minus 6 into 1, that is equal to 6 into 2 12 x minus 6. This is f double dash of x. So here in this formula we have to identify the minima value at x equal to which value. So here this is f dash of x, this is f double dash of x. So minima we have to find. So we can take the factorization for f dash of x. So first take the f dash of x value. F dash of x equal to 6x square minus 6x minus 12. So this is the f dash of x. So here this, for this function we can go for the factorization. That means we have to identify the x values. So factorization, how can we do the factorization? 6 into 12. 6 into minus 12 minus 78. So 12 6 minus plus 6x square minus 12x plus 6x minus 12. So from these two functions we can common 6x. So 6x into x minus 2 plus 6 into x minus 2. So x minus 2 common, remaining 6x plus 6. So x minus 2 equal to 0, that x equal to 2. So 6x plus 6 equal to 0. 6x is equal to minus 6, x equal to minus 6 by 6 equal to minus 1. So here we can get x equal to 2 comma minus 1. So we get the two values, that is x equal to 2 comma minus 1. We can substitute this x equal to 2 comma minus 1 values in f double dash of x function. So what is f double dash of x? This is the f double dash of x. So f double dash of x equal to 12x minus 6. Then if take x equal to 2, then f double dash of 2. So first x equal to 2 తీసుకున్నాం. So 2 ఏంటి సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయాలి in the function. First 2, next minus 1. So 12 into 2 minus 6. 12 into 2, 24 minus 6, that is equal to 18. Next, if x equal to minus 1, if x equal to minus 1, then f double dash of minus 1 equal to 12 into minus 1 minus 6. Minus 12 minus 6, that is equal to minus 18. So here in this formula, what is the formula? We have to find out the minima. So minima at which value? So here if x equal to 2, if x equal to 2 means we can get the positive value. F equal to minus 1 means we can get the negative value. So here we have to find the minima. So minima means if we get the positive value means this is the minima. So at what is the conclusion means here, at x equal to 2 we get positive value. So at x equal to 2 the given function is minima. So this is the final conclusion. At x equal to 2 we get positive value, so that at x equal to 2 the given function is minima. For example, in the problem they can ask about the maxima, means maxima is nothing but what is the negative value. At the negative value, that should become the maxima. So at x equal to minus 1 this become maxima, at x equal to 2 this become minima. So this is the this is the establishment of maxima and minima. Okay, clear?